Tip number. They are what? And because of that, they are more willingly to go ahead and make that sale, make that buy, make that sale, make that buy. Call to action. Do you want to create more visibility for your company or brand? Stay tuned. Vinny Vizzle here, and today I have some video marketing tips for you. I also have a video company and I support people in creating visibility for their company or whatever they are doing. This is really all about building brand trust, because if you are selling something or if you have a service, you really want people to trust you before they go ahead and buy something off you. Here I have something, won't you buy it from me? That just doesn't do the trick anymore these days. That's the same as if you would be dating somebody. You don't marry them after the first date, so you really have to invest in that relationship. So how do you do that? First, we focus on your story or the story that you want to tell. That's what creates the bond with your audience, because they get to know you. They get to know you as a person, and that's really important. So first off, invest in those stories rather than in sales. A second tip that I want to give you is about the video itself. If you make a video, you really want to have the people's attention in the first few seconds of your video. And why is that? Because the attention span of people is rather short and you really want to grasp their attention in the first 8 seconds of your video. So always make sure that you have interesting content going on or something that triggers people to go and watch the rest of your content. Tip number 3 is know your audience. Really invest some time in communicating with your audience, because they know best what they like, and if you don't know who's watching your videos, then you also don't know which content to bring. So really communicate. If people comment on your video, react to it and interact with them, ask them questions also in the video. Try to engage people in communicating with you, so the more information you get, the better your video content will be. And tip number 4 is content should be to the point. Don't make your videos too long and keep it to the point. Keep it to what people actually need. If you are starting to extend your video on whatever is irrelevant, then people will just shut down the video and they won't watch it any longer. So stick to the point and make sure that you only give the information that is necessary, and make your video as long as necessary but as short as possible. Okay, and that brings us to tip number 5. Share your content across the different platforms. Always make sure that you use this cross-referencing from one platform to another. You have a main channel and you really want to get all that traffic to that main channel. So what can you do to get it there? Well, make some short teasers of your main content and drop them in the other social media and add the link to your main channel. That way the other platforms are also interested, because you post new content on that platform and you just link it to your main platform. Because if you take a link from another platform and you just paste it on Facebook or Instagram or whatever, the platform doesn't see that as own content. That's why these messages don't often show up in the feed of other people, because every platform wants to promote its own content. So you really have to make short teasers to link it to your main platform. And tip number 6 is collaborate with other people, other creators, other entrepreneurs. I really noticed in the last 6 months of just creating content that each time I collaborate with somebody, if it's somebody that's bigger than you or somebody who has a company that already is walking your path, I always learn. That's the first thing. And second off, you always get a lot more visibility, because these people also have audiences and that brings the focus to you. So really make use of working together with other collaborators, because you will learn and you will get more visibility for your company. Why even bother in making those videos? Well, it's proven that 85% of the people who have seen a video about a service or a product are much more willing to go ahead and make an investment in that product, because you already have some kind of a trust relationship going on with the customer. They already have seen you, they know who you are. If you share your story, they are also familiar with that product. because of your video. So that's always very interesting. It's a small investment, but you really get so much more out of it, because Forrester has done some research, they have done some calculations, and they mentioned that 1 minute of video is the equivalent of 1.8 million words. So why even bother in writing all those words? If you make 1 minute of video, you have the equivalent of 1.8 million words. You can write a whole book or just make 1 minute of video. The choice is up to you. These tips are kind of based on my previous experiences of the last 6 months, and I will keep sharing on this kind of content. So if you really like this, if you want to hear more tips and tricks about like setting up a company, doing video marketing and stuff like that, please let me know in the comments and I'll bring some more to you. Enjoy some more videos and I'll see you on the next one. Peace out and bam!